Ligue 1 Rennes vs Lorient prediction, team news, lineups preview. Aiming to continue an eye-catching run of form and crack the top 6 in the Ligue 1 table, Rennes will welcome Lorient to Roazhon Park on Sunday. The hosts find themselves unbeaten in the last 8 top-flight outings, while their visitors currently occupy the relegation playoff place and will bid to continue their climb towards safety. Match preview. Rennes head into the weekend aiming to take a step closer to European qualification, having given their Ligue 1 top 5 hopes a major boost with a fine run since mid-December. Following a 4th-placed finish last time around, Les Rouges Noirs endured a particularly disappointing start to the new term, sitting around the bottom end of the division after 16 games, having managed just 3 wins and 16 points. But they have since turned their fortunes around in dramatic fashion. On the back of a pair of defeats to Monaco and Marseille and a draw with Toulouse in December, Julian Stéphan's side embarked on a run of 6 straight victories around the turn of the year to quickly scale the division. Rounding off 2023 with a return to winning ways against Clermont before getting the better of Nice, Lyon, Montpellier, Le Havre and Clermont again in the new year. They then faced a particularly difficult trip to defending champions and league leaders Paris Saint-Germain last Sunday. And while Stéphan's men were unable to make it 7 3-point hauls on the bounce in the French capital, they did manage to extend a league unbeaten streak to 8 games and take a creditable share of the spoils from a 1-1 draw. Albeit in agonizing fashion, as Goncalo Ramos leveled for their hosts deep into injury time after Amine Gouiri looked to have netted the decisive goal in the first half. Now on the back of a 3-1 triumph away at Le Puy on Thursday to advance to the Coupe de France semi-finals. Thanks to Arthur Theat's goal and a Benjamin Bourigeaud brace, Rennes will turn their focus back to Ligue 1 with the aim of making a return to winning ways and with their sights set on the top 5. Given that 6th-placed Lens and 5th-placed Lille only lead them by 1 and 3 points respectively. Their visitors, meanwhile, will bid to continue their own upturn in form in the fight at the other end of the division, having hugely improved their survival hopes in recent weeks. Following a dismal start to the 2023-24 campaign, Lorient found themselves somewhat cut adrift in the relegation zone in Ligue 1. As a run of 4 straight defeats around the turn of the year left them on just 12 points from 18 top-flight outings, having won just 2 of those while suffering 10 defeats. Régis Lebris's side have been able to reverse their fortunes and move into a more competitive position since. Though, firstly ending the losing run with a 3-3 draw against Le Havre before notching up 3 straight victories, seeing off Metz and Reims before a Mohamed Bamba brace and a Julien Ponceau goal sealed a 3-1 triumph away at Strasbourg. Aiming to make it 4 on the bounce and move clear of the bottom 3, Les Merlis most recently hosted fellow strugglers Nantes on Saturday, with both sides tied on 22 points. But they would come away empty-handed from a 1-0 defeat, as Jean-Charles Castelletto netted the only goal early in the second half. While that result is certainly a blow to their survival hopes, having passed up the opportunity to establish a cushion over the bottom 3, Lorient do only sit in the relegation playoff place behind Montpellier on goal difference and Le Havre by 2 points. And they will bid to upset the odds on Sunday and stand a chance of escaping the bottom 3 with a return to winning ways on their travels. Team news. Julian Stéphan fielded a strong Rennes starting 11 for their midweek cup tie against Le Puy. And we should see a similar side on Sunday, with key midfielder Enzo Laffi, who arrived from Lorient in the summer, remaining confined to the treatment room alongside Fabien Rieder. One change will be the return of veteran and first-choice goalkeeper Steve Mandanda between the sticks, after Gauthier Galland started on Thursday, while the back 4 of Guelladoui, Warm Domari, Arthur the 8 and Adrien Truffert should remain unaltered, with Azor Matusiwa and Baptiste Santamaria also set to continue in the engine room in their 4-4-2 shape. Stéphan may shuffle his attack slightly, with Arnaud Calamuendo expected to come in and lead the line alongside Martin Terrier, while Amine Gouiri and top scorer Benjamin Bourigeaud will look to cause further problems from the wings. Lorient are unlikely to make many changes to their starting 11 for Sunday's trip given the pleasing run of form, with left-back Benjamin Mendy likely remaining sidelined by injury. In a 3-4-3 shape, Nathaniel Ajay, Julian Laporte and Isaac Touré should again line up in defense, while Panos Katsaris has established himself in a right wing-back role since his January arrival from Catanzaro. Former Chelsea man Taimu Bakayoko will fight to come into the midfield from the start after Imran Louza and Laurent Abergel were preferred last time out, while Mohamed Bamba will continue to lead the line with confidence, having netted 5 goals in his 5 League One appearances since joining in January. Rennes possible starting lineup: Mandanda, Dewey, Omari, The 8, Truffert, Bourigeaud, Matusiwa, Santa Maria, Guiri, Terrier, Calimuendo. Lorient possible starting lineup: Mogo, Ajay, Laporte, Touré, Katsaris, Abergel, Bakayoko, Lubris, Carey, Bamba, Ponceau. We say, Rennes 3-1 Lorient. Lorient should certainly make things difficult for Rennes. Given their recent revival and need for points at the bottom end of the division, but the hosts are full of quality and playing at the peak of their powers, and we can only envisage Stefan's men putting another victory on the board on Sunday to continue their march towards the top 5. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.